Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project panning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen, and I'm going to be doing the intro for Partners in Cream. This was created by Steph Lyons and Dylan from Outward Processing here on YouTube, and this runs from January the 10th to December 10th of 2023. I also love that this project too has a month off from December 10th to January 10th. So when we start up again in the next year, there's that month off in between, and I just love that. So there are quarterly updates, and in those quarterly updates, you can refresh your selections if you wish. I don't refresh mine because I want to complete the items that I'm using. So my goal is to complete every single item that I've chosen, because they're cream, and as much as I need to touch all the cream things in my collection, I also need stuff out. So that's why my focus is to complete every single thing that I've selected. Now, normally you can select 3 to 6 items, but I have selected about 12. And I reached out to Steph and Dylan to make sure that that was okay with them, that I wasn't making my own things. I wanted to add more because I want to get a lot out of my collection this year. So monthly updates, and I've selected 12 items to complete. So let's go ahead and talk about each of those items. The first one I have is the MAC Studio Face and Body Foundation. This was in a project last year. I believe it was this one actually. And I got all the way down to here, and it's still at that point. So this is where we started, I think somewhere up here. This was the first update, etc., etc. And then this is where we are now, just a little bit below that actually. But I want to get out most of my MAC stuff because I want to use this as a back to MAC. So unfortunately, a lot of my MAC things will not be in my end year empties video, but I will try to take a picture of everything that I put as my empties in January for sure, and February if I can get a few out. But because back to MAC is no longer going to be around, I think it's like after the end of February, early March, something like that. There's not an actual date yet, so they said just get them in as soon as possible. So I would like to use up as many MAC items as I can, and then I can get my freebies. So this is one of them. I'm going to start heavily focusing on this because you can see in a month I can get a lot of usage out, and I could probably have this out within a month and a half-ish. Or if I wear makeup every single day like I have been, like on my face, sometimes I don't wear face makeup, you guys know, but if I do, then I will focus on this one. So I want to complete that, of course. The next is the L'Oreal Paris Magic Skin Beautifier BB Cream, which looks like this. And this is the starting line right here, this big long one. So this is where we're starting here. This was also in a project last year. It was brand new when we started, and I had lots of success with this. Now, this is one of those crazy color changing, skin matching type formulas. It's not a terrible foundation, but I will not repurchase this. So yeah, I only have this much left, and this will be one of those ones that I just sort of use along with the other ones that I'm trying to pan. So actually I need to pull that back down. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. So I want to finish that one as well because there's not much left. The next item I have is the Tarte Base Tape Hydrating Primer. And it looks like this. It's just a small one. And because through the packaging I can see where the product is, we're starting right here. And this is brand new, never been opened, never been used. This is where we're starting, right at the back, at the top of the letter B, that little top area there, that's where it's starting. So I would like to have this completed. The next item is the ABH lip gloss in the shade Venus, and it's got a little bit of like shiny, shimmery, glittery particles in it. I'm going to try this on right now. I actually have a ColourPop lip gloss on. I don't know why I'm not using one that's in a project, because that is not in a project. Oh my God. Why have I not used this before? That is stunning. It's so glittery, shimmery, but doesn't feel like there's glitter in it. I will definitely be using this one ASAP. And I'm going to put this ColourPop one back because, like, why am I grabbing one when I already have a beautiful one that's going to be in a project? Anyways, that's how I roll. I just want to touch everything. I need to start focusing on my project stuff. So the next item I have is the NYX lip liner in the shade Mauve, which looks like this. As you can tell, it's not a full size. I have used some of this already, and I do need to sharpen it, but I'm not going to bother right now because there's still a bit on the tip. So this is the shade Mauve, and I really want to get this completed and out this year. I am trying to reduce the amount of lip gloss that I have in my collection because I have had so many for so long that I would like to complete them all and just start refreshing as I need. But I will continually buy the NYX ones because they are such a fantastic lip liner. I do actually like them better than MAC. So that is saying something, and it's a fraction of the cost. The next item I have is e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer, and this is a full size. I would love to get this out. I have a nose tickle for some reason. It's ridiculous. But this is what it looks like, and yes, it's like kind of glary from the light, but if I angle it down, you can see that I have definitely stippled this a lot with my stippling brush, and I have a good dip going in this. So I would really like to get that out. So that will be my goal, to complete that one as well. So 2 primers in this project. And then I also have the Maybelline lipstick 222 Flush Punch. So this is what it looks like here. I actually really adore the drugstore lipsticks, and it's a really pretty shade, a nice nude peach shade, very pretty. I will swatch it. It looks a little pinky as well, so sort of like a nude pink, not a nude peach. Sorry, I don't know why I keep saying that that's peach. And I think paired with the ABH lip gloss, that's going to look really, really pretty, but it's just such a nice shade. And the next item I have is the Tatcha Violet C Brightening Serum, and I have 2 of these little guys right here. I would like to complete both of these. I will take one out of the packaging so you can kind of have a look at what the sample looks like, but it just looks like that. And I love this so much, but it's a little bougie, so when I have the opportunity to get this as a free sample, I do, because as much as I like to spend money on things, in previous I have just sort of bought things that were a little less expensive so I could buy more, where this year I'm trying to buy better quality items, less of them, but spend a little bit more on certain items, like a more fancier essence, a more fancier serum, a more fancier eyeshadow palette, or indie. Love indie. They always have a high price tag. But things that are not just, I'm not buying everything to have everything. I just don't need that. So I'm starting to change my purchasing ways, and things will be a little pricey still, but yeah, the money's going out, but less will be coming in. Yeah. So anyhow, that was a lot of a rant. Sorry. The next thing is the Milk Kush Lip Balm in Canatonic, and it's beautiful packaging. I love that it has the magnetic closure. I kind of wish these were refillable, and it looks like this. I believe this is a nude. This has not ever been used, so I will swatch it a little bit here. Yeah, it's just a neutral. You can't really even see it. Sort of like just like a neutral light brown kind of thing. Very, very pretty. Like for me, that tint on my lip will be very nice. Even though it's very subtle, it will be very nice. And I actually don't mind this formula at all. It's really, really nice to wear on the lips. The next is the Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Story. And this was gifted to me by my friend Kim at Teacher Loves Beauty here on YouTube and Instagram. So go check her out. And she gifted me this because she already owns this, but she won a giveaway from Samantha March, and this was in there. And so she asked if anyone wanted it, and of course I wanted it. It's gorgeous, stunning, love it. It feels so nice on the lips. It's really, really beautiful, and I pair this with the next item, so I'll show you that now. But I would like to complete this, and I've worn it a couple times already. The next item I have is the Pat McGrath Lip Gloss Flush for Lust Gloss. And this one you can see is sort of like a brownish nude. It's very beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And I think pairing these together is going to look so good. I actually have a bit of use on this item already. You can't tell now because it was leaning on its side, but I'm probably about here in the product. And so I don't have that much more to go, and it is quite small. So I know I can probably get that out relatively quickly. Couple months shouldn't be a problem. But again, I am using another gloss as well in this project, and so these will be my focus glosses. And I love that one is quite deep and the other one is like quite light, so that I have some option there. The last item I have is my One Size Go Off Makeup Dissolving Mist. This is so good. I just spray this on a cotton round or one of those squares from Shiseido, and I just wipe off any makeup. This helps so much when I'm doing like costume makeup or special effects makeup. This helps take off that product so much, because I do have like peach fuzz on my face. So when I apply, say, a liquid latex or whatever, this stuff really, really helps get it off. It still hurts like a son of a gun, but it definitely helps get a lot of makeup off. I will not say it's a miracle thing, but it definitely helps better than most things. So my goal is to complete this, and I feel like I want to say it's about half, maybe less, but I use this so often that I don't think it will last very long. And I'm also trying to finish up another item that I have I don't think it's any longer in a project, but I have a couple of makeup removers I'm trying to finish, but this one is actually in the project, so I'll focus on this one more. I think that's everything. This is all the stuff that I'm bringing into the project. So I really want to say thank you so much to Stefan Delin for this project, because it is one of my very favorites. And I can't wait to see how fast I get these things out, because I am going to work these things out on my collection. So thank you again so much for watching. I hope you have a fabulous day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody.